Alright y'all, so this video is about to be the raw, the real, the girls that get it, and the girls that don't. Y'all might be mad, y'all might be sad, but I'm giving y'all the truth. Okay? This video is literally straight, no chaser. So if y'all can get upset, y'all could go now. So I don't have time for none of that, okay? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is tonibryanne, and in today's video, we're gonna be discussing the unprofessionalism of black hairstylists today. So in this video, I did not really write down any notes. It's gonna be really from the top of my head. I have some people that I know have discussed this, so I'm gonna show y'all some of that too. But we're just gonna talk about this because this has been conversations that have been happening all over Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. People talk about it all the time, sometimes in a joking manner, sometimes in a serious manner. It's becoming a big issue, in my opinion, in the black community. So I broke this video down into 3 parts on why I feel a lot of people will consider a lot of hairstylists unprofessional. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So starting off with number 1, it has to do with just attitudes. A lot of people have very negative encounters when it comes to hairstylists, and it's normally right out the gate. Just from a simple DM exchange, you just asking a hairstylist, hey, how much does this hairstyle cost? Or you asking a nail tech, hey, how much does this nail style cost or this length cost? There's an attitude given for no absolute or apparent reason. For example, I have seen on several occasions different hairstylists saying, don't come in my DMs unless you're saying hello first. Don't just ask for a price. Like, y'all either want the money or you don't. Why does someone have to give you this whole etiquette and be so kind and nice to you when you don't even give that same exact energy, okay? I just don't understand why y'all expect so much but give so little back to people. What you give is what you get, and I completely understand you can deal with really screwed up customers, but you cannot treat every customer like they're that screwed up person. And I think that is what a lot of these hairstylists fail to understand or realize. For instance, I had this one situation when I was dealing with a hairstylist when I was trying to get my hair done. So I booked an appointment, I sent over my deposit, and the appointment was coming up this particular week. So I was getting my hair done for graduation pictures, but then after my graduation pictures, I was going to be going to a lot of outside events, and I did not want to get my hair straightened if it was going to rain. But as I got closer to the date that I was supposed to get my hair done, it was saying 70 and 80% chance of rain. And I texted my hairstylist this, and I will show you guys the exact receipts of this. I said, hi, my name is Toni and I have a hair appointment for Friday. Given the rainy weather this weekend, I wanted to cancel my appointment because I will be at an outside event. Can we proceed with this without there being any repercussions or issues? Thank you and please enjoy the rest of your night. So she comes along with me saying, hi Toni, unfortunately you must cancel 48 hours prior to appointment to avoid a late fee. So I'll cancel your appointment, but your card will be charged half of this service. And I said, hi, yes, but I messaged you on a Wednesday. The appointment is Friday, which is 2 days in advance, correct? The weather kept changing and I just don't believe it made the most sense to get it done when it wouldn't last long considering all of the rain coming. Then she put 48 hours period. You messaged me yesterday at 9:44 and the site states not to contact us about cancellation to cancel online prior to 48 hours. I understand, however, my policies are in place for a reason. It's also not inclement weather and I will still be working and available to do your hair that day. And I told her there will be inclement weather the following day, which my event would be, and it is outside. And then she said, I'm still available to do your hair. Again, policies are placed for a reason, and unfortunately, this circumstance doesn't call for an exception. Have a good night. So then right after this, with her little zesty little response, have a good night, trying to end things short, she has the nerve to charge my card and cancel the appointment when I asked her, can I change my appointment without there being any repercussions? Now, if there were repercussions, I would have just kept my appointment. Though it would have been an inconvenience to me, I was fine with that. Or I was going to ask her if I could potentially at least move the date, which I know she probably wouldn't due to her nasty attitude. But I wasn't going to go and not get my hair done while you still get half of the service that you did not even try to do. So then she goes on to say, you made it clear you wanted to cancel, so I canceled. And yes, you were charged half of your service for late cancellation. And I was like, wow, okay, didn't expect all of this from a question. I didn't. I asked a question and was going to make the decision on my own after receiving a response. And then she goes, this is when she texts me back. So I text her at 9 o'clock. She says to me, it's almost 1 a.m. And that's when she texted me first. She texted me 3 hours late. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm not going to continue this conversation. If you'd like to discuss things further, you can contact me during business hours, which are also listed on this site. You stated you wanted to cancel and asked could you not have any repercussions. I canceled your appointment and charged you the late cancellation fee. That's on the site, and I made you aware in the messages that you would be charged. Good night. So she did all this, and I was like, girl, a lot of people don't realize I'm a black Karen, okay? I will contact the bank. I'm going to get my money back, okay? I contacted my bank, and she tried to fight to get the money back on a service that she did not even do, okay? And this was 2 days in advance. I showed the messages, I contacted my bank, the dispute was won in my favor, and I got my money back. Because why are you fighting for money that was never rightfully yours? You came in with all this negative attitude when all you had to say to me was, hey, unfortunately, you know, I know it has been 2 days in advance, but we do it by an hourly basis. Because my thoughts of like 48 hours in advance, I'm thinking 2 days and it has to be within that day, which was that Wednesday. But she meant hour by hour, like if I booked at 7 a.m. on, if my appointment's at 7 a.m. on that Saturday, I need to make sure my appointment is canceled 7 a.m. that Thursday, you know? So I was like, all right, you're doing the most. But all I should say was, you know, if you'd like to reschedule, I can be more than happy to reschedule with you. But unfortunately, I cannot cancel this service. Simple, easy. I don't understand why y'all feel the need to have all these theatrics. Well, at least her, I'm not going to say y'all, but from my experience with this woman, you have all these theatrics and all this attitude and all this zest for what? For what? And now you ruined a potential customer. And my one friend was waiting for me to get my hair done by her, and if she did a good job, my friend was going to go. So now you ruined business. And then also, I have a platform on social media. I have 45,000 followers on TikTok, and I have 27,000 followers, well, subscribers on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram, YouTube. You ruined all of that. Because people ask me all the time, who did your hair? Who did your makeup? What's this you're wearing? You just fumbled the bag, sis. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. And a lot of my hair videos on TikTok typically go viral. So just from having a nasty attitude, you fumbled. My thing is, anytime you're dealing with a customer, you need to act like they're a Beyonce, okay? Y'all could easily just be being nasty to somebody if you think they're a nobody or just a regular person. And the whole time that's Beyonce, and you just really fumbled the bag. So y'all need to come correct and stop with the attitude. It's not cute, it's not a good look, and it's very tasteless, especially when it comes to your own people. Y'all really do not know how to talk to people sometimes. Learn how to be professional. Learn how to have a conversation. I'm not just some girl on the block. I'm your potential customer, and this potential customer can come with a lot of benefits. Treat everybody like they're valuable. And that's what a lot of other customers, or black women specifically, are not experiencing. We're not experiencing that safety net or someone being polite to us when we're getting our hair done. We're not getting that sisterhood that I think our mothers, our aunts, and everyone used to have back in the past when it came to hairstylists. It's a whole different experience because everyone's just so money hungry and doesn't think about building a relationship with your potential customer. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments what y'all think about the unprofessionalism of a lot of black hairstylists today, because it grinds my gears, because I'm just like, yo, like, you're really fumbling the bag, and you're never going to broaden as a business outside of just your little neighborhood if you keep it with this zesty, nasty attitude. Okay, let me know. Number 2, the exponentially. We're using some vocabulary up in this because they be pissing me off. High prices. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I understand everything's high. Gas prices are high. Rent is high. Groceries are high. Just being alive, all the prices are high. But that does not mean for y'all to triple tax us customers for absolutely no reason, okay? I understand you wanting to get paid your worth, because I do feel you should never undersell yourself. But a lot of these prices are just astronomical. People charging $500 for some braids. No sense. Makes absolutely no sense. There should be no more, and this just, I'm gonna say this, I'll say this, no more than $200, and maybe I'll push it to $230 for some braids, okay? I understand you're on your feet, I understand you're braiding, I get that, but if this is something that you love to do and that now you're going to use this as a service that you provide to other people, I'm assuming you enjoy doing hair and that's something that you like. And like I said, once again, I'm not going to deflect from the fact that you are on your feet all day and that you are working hard, and it is a very tedious job, but this is a job that you decided to take. Charge your worth, yes, but do not overdo it. I just don't understand why we are taxing on so many people, especially when you guys know that the community that you may be working in, a lot of the people there cannot afford to get their hair done. Are people still gonna go get their hair done? Yeah, maybe. But I feel like the abuse of taxing so much, especially when you know that a lot of black women, we have a very small pool of hairstyles that we can actually go to, because a lot of people do not work on our type of hair. It's just abusive in my opinion, okay? I personally feel like these women that are considered unprofessional are not charging their worth. They are trying to adhere to a certain lifestyle that they personally cannot obtain without taxing people. And this one TikTok user explained it perfectly. Please take a look at this.
I don't feel like stylists are charging based upon their customers' income. I feel like they're charging based upon the lifestyle that they're trying to keep up with. And you know what really has corrupted the mindsets of our lifestyles that we should be living? It's social media and it's Instagram. So now we seeing stylists with G-Wag 6'3s. Not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but just trying to get a G-Wag 6'3 from braiding hair alone, you're charging $1,000 per client because of the lifestyle you're trying to keep up with. You get what I'm saying?
So yeah, it has a lot to do with social media. People wanting to look a certain way, have a certain lifestyle, and that's why you see so many of these hairstylists driving nice cars, calling themselves celebrity hairstylists, having the nicest studio, the nicest apartment. And it's because they're trying to make sure that they are getting the lifestyle they desire, and they're doing it off the backs of their clients who they're supposed to value. And my last and final point on this video has to do with a lot of hairstylists just being pure lazy. Y'all, a lot of these hairstylists don't want to do anything. A lot of hairstylists are saying to come with your hair washed. They're saying come with your hair blow dried. I have even seen some policies that people need to come with their hair straightened if they have a certain hair texture. If you are a hairstylist and you work with primarily black hair, you need to be able to work with every single texture that you are given. And that is that. And if you can't work with it, you shouldn't be doing hair. At least try to work with that person's hair. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous when you're telling them to add more heat to their hair for a protective style. That makes absolutely no sense. And they're also charging for styling, like simple things that is going to make your work look good when you post on social media. Why are we charging for adding curls, for adding waves, just styling the hair in general? Now, if you want to charge, I get like that is like an extra amount of work, I guess, but you guys are charging $30 to $50 for a style? Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. After you install a wig, should you not automatically straighten it or curl it or whatever? Just ask your client whatever style they want. I just don't understand that. And maybe it's because I'm not a hairstylist, but it really boggles my mind that we're getting charged for styles when I feel like it should just be automatically added into the service. And my biggest problem with this is that I love black businesses and I want to support black businesses, but the prices are just getting really absurd and crazy. Even just for a silk press, which is just a fancy word for straightening your hair, they're charging $100+ for a style that lasts a week or two, okay? And then along with that price, getting your ends trimmed is an additional fee. Getting your hair conditioned is an additional fee. I've seen on some sites. It's ridiculous. I got to the point where I recently got my hair done and I went right to the Dominicans and I paid $40. That price has stayed at $40 since I was a little girl. There's no prices going up. And I just personally would rather do that because honestly, when it comes to straightening your hair, it does not last that long. And I'm content with my wash and set lasting as long as it did. And it looked phenomenal. I loved my hair. But basically, these crazy policies make you not even want to go and support black businesses, and it's upsetting. I just think as a whole, in order for us to elevate and us to get into these big rooms where we are working with actual celebrities and not just people from your direct neighborhood or just keeping it at a small scale. It could be a bigger scale when a lot of these issues are fixed, okay? And that starts with learning how to properly conduct a business and being friendly to your customers. Yes, I get customers can try it, and of course you need to check them once in a while, but it's not all your customers. And if you're constantly attracting problematic customers, that has a lot to do with you as well, in my personal opinion. That's all I'm gonna say. So this one TikToker named Jerry the Worst, and my sister just shared this TikToker with me. She talks about how to be a successful black beauty stylist or freelancer, and she's starting a series to help black hairstylists and freelancers to properly conduct their businesses.
Hi. So I just finished watching a client horror story where the client booked a black, I'm not gonna say what type of stylist, but the client booked a black stylist and ended up having like a terrible experience, like terrible. At the end of it all, she said she was never gonna book black again. Now I understand negative stories like these get like the best engagement on TikTok, but girls' birthdays literally be ruined. Their prom night, ruined. Quinceañera, ruined. Your important date night with your man be ruined. All over a horrible experience. So, I want to start a series on how to be better entrepreneurs within the black beauty community, okay?
As a black hairstylist or a black stylist in general, whether you're a lash tech, nail tech, makeup artist, an esthetician, any of that stuff, it's all about learning and how you can grow as a person. If you know you have some problematic policies or you're not the nicest, your attitude is on crazy, literally just find resources where you can properly learn how to conduct a business and not have this negative effect and not be a part of the problem that so many people are talking about on social media. Customer service is critical to growing your business. There's a difference between getting walked all over and just being able to check a customer, but still being professional, where you're not cursing someone out or not trying to give them back their money because they have to go to a funeral or someone passed away and they had to miss their appointment. There's some things that you can let go. Don't be so money hungry, and just honestly just learn from mistakes. There's room for growth, and I completely agree with that. And I know that there are phenomenal Black stylists out there. Like, I've dealt with some amazing ones, but it's just so frustrating, especially when I deal with primarily Black stylists, because I don't want to step outside of that. We need to go back to old school, how the old stylists used to be, how it felt like it was home and you didn't feel like you were being robbed, okay? Like, please, let's just get back to that and let's fix this issue, because it's just getting tiresome and old. And I'm honestly tired of seeing people talk about it, because I just wish it was more of a positive talk about than a negative one. And I'm making this video so that we can get to the root of this issue. And let me just say that this should not be a war on hairstylists versus customers, because it feels like that's what it constantly is about. Nobody's understanding both point of views, and I completely understand dealing with really sassy, bad customers. I get that that happens, but it's the way that you conduct yourself. You know, people always say the customer's always right. Yeah, customers really be trying it. Don't let anyone walk all over you, but there's a way you go about it without sounding so unprofessional. You have a certain standard once you become a professional. Once you become a boss, a CEO, you have a certain expectation, and you need to abide by that and make sure that you are the person that is considered the standard. And the customer can walk around and act crazy all they want. It just kind of is what it is. When you are a boss, like same as if Walmart has to deal with a messed up customer, they are the ones that have to be the professionals and take a stance and be the bigger person, should I say. And as for hairstylists towards customers, not all your customers are these bad people or these people are out to get you. Like, it's okay. Chill. Let's listen to what this person has to say. I understand it could be stressful having all these DMs and all these messages. Hire an assistant, someone that is social media friendly, that wants to look into it. Like, please, like let's find other ways to alleviate the stress so that you're not bringing it out on your customers. So that's the end of this video. Please comment down below any experiences you may have had if you're a Black woman when dealing with a stylist or anybody in the beauty industry. Please let me know down below, okay? I love and I appreciate you all so very much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you all in my next video. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.